Hey guys, I wanted to throw a quick video together for you today. This is in response to the little discussion that Shermanator and Ziggy Dan and I have had, and we were discussing some of these sites in the Middle East, and Ziggy Dan had brought up Persepolis, and I have some things to say about this region, and I want to show you guys some pictures real quick. I want to show you all a case of a literal cover-up of history, okay? Now, this is no conspiracy. This is actual archaeology. We'll show it. We'll show you the pictures in a second. But first, I just want to show you the original picture of the tomb of Cyrus the Great. Now, after what we've been talking about, what do you guys see right away? Of course, you all see the holes. Yes, you see these eroded holes all over the structure. Down here at the base, around, and in some cases, foliage may be growing in them, right? Now, let's take a look at some more recent pictures. Okay, what do you notice? They've been filled in, haven't they? Yes, they have. So these pieces, I believe, were original elements of the structure. They were on purpose, and restorers, historians, have, I assume, filled them in for reasons like to keep birds and animals out, who knows, right? Just all kinds of reasons they could come up with, but obviously they are obscuring the original structure. And down here you can see this is a square indentation. This is not a square hole all the way through the block. This is just an indentation in it. And I have some more pictures to show you. The back side, more of these holes at corners like we have seen, and they are all filled in now with mortar, plaster, whatever. And down here at the bottom, you see this row of holes that extends around the base. Yes? Look now. They've been filled in there as well. And here's that square indentation I was talking about. Very, very interesting. Yes? Here's some of the in progress. Yes? Peculiar, right? Why would they do that? They should have understood that those were original features of the site. So, what does this say about other monuments in the area? Well, I find the fact that these guys, the tomb of Darius the Great, which one was it? You know, was it his family? Was it this one over here? Sometimes they only show you one. There's actually about 3 or 4 of these things. I find the fact that they're cross-shaped interesting, and how that kind of goes in with some other things we were proposing about the Andean cross maybe, and some other cross-shaped things. I wanted to expand on that a little more. Did you guys know that this thing is here? This is known as the fire tower of, I can't even pronounce the attribution, so I'm not even going to bother, but if you Google fire tower next to tombs of Darius the Great, this is what you're going to find. This thing has a pyramid-shaped roof. It's very, very shallow, but it has a 4-sided pyramidal roof, square holes, square anomalous indentations that go across blocks. This is very deep in the ground. The entrance on the opposite side, there's a very large stack of stones to get up to it. Most of the stones have fallen away, so it's actually kind of hard to get into. There's just one central chamber, and it was empty. Another square hole there. More square holes at corners. More strange anomalies down here. More square holes. Yes, right. We're starting to see hallmarks here. Now, Persepolis. This was what Ziggy Dan had brought up. Notice the stair-step motifs. We saw these at the walls of Nineveh. Yes? And I pointed out in one of Brian Forster's recent videos that archways above some South American doors, I'm not sure if it was Aztec or if it was Incan, but there may be cases of both, where they have a stair-stepped corbelled arch above their doorways. Just like this. You see the gate and the arch above, and it's like a smaller version of what we see in South America. So, what does this imply? I think this implies some kind of connection. Now, as for the gates themselves, I think it's interesting that there are the triple, I'm not even sure how, I'm sure there's a technical term for this, guys, but it's the stair-step motif for gates and doorways, this recessing, right? If you watch my for those with eyes to see video, you will see lots of examples of gates with these triple designs. I wasn't trying to be cryptic in that video. I think there are physical connections between these sites. For example, who taught the people in South America this triple incised stepped motif for their gates, like at Tiwanaku and Pumapunku? If this is a hallmark of Greek or Middle Eastern or whoever, then what is it doing in South America, correct? So we are opening up a lot of questions here and a lot of new mysteries that a lot of people are overlooking, and we just have to keep our attention to detail and our scrutiny and be faithful to what we see. And I think we're going to start seeing some pretty interesting things, guys. So just a quick video for you guys today, and I will continue with the bevel block list and perhaps some other topics for some short videos coming up. So thanks for hanging out with me. Talk to you guys later.